What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode. This will be the first live stream in a long time that actually seems like I tried. So, welcome everybody to another beautiful Thursday night in the live stream. What's up, Catherine? Who's first? Rainbow Messenger, what's up? First one in tonight. What's up, Synthetic? Yes, I realized I hadn't put any sharks in any of the thumbnails yet, so you've got to have first time for everything. Of course, we are back. This is like the first stream back, so we're back with awesome things such as the chat. Catherine, hello. I'm looking at viruses again, Julian Burke says. That's why Catherine said. Gonna install the Osiris. Ooh, wow. I didn't even know they made like a thing like that. What's up, Destructo? What's up, Matt Z? Straight to Living. Cool Dog Love, what's up? What's up? Hello, everyone. So, today, obviously, we're going to be messing with... You guys are up close and personal today, a little closer. Going to be messing with Polyend Play. Very exciting, very exciting. I moved it in closer, got a little stand here. You guys can see now. I was just so tired. Like, I couldn't do one more week of taking the Quantum and moving it somewhere else and then putting the thing here. So now we've got a beautiful stand that will forever make my life better and not make me hate Thursday nights for just that one reason. Because that was just annoying. Like, obviously you can see the... What the hell is this? The Poly Brute is back here. It's not getting any love. I don't know if I can't put that on top, but like... I'm only doing smaller synths for the next little bit. Tonight's agenda, look at that. Look at this. Oh, wow. We're going around the web again. We're returning to that. Very nice. So first, we're going to keep talking for like the next however many minutes. I don't even know. 10 minutes or something. Then we're going to go around the web. A few videos I found. Cool video, by the way, Traded to Living. I think I sent you a like on that. That was very cool. Very cool Kalimba Jam. Obviously, Polyend Play. Going to make a little beat again. I'll try to run through it a little bit more seamlessly this time. Just so that... Because the last video I did on the play was like very popular, strangely. But yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more concise insight into it. And we got to talk about Studio Complete. I mean, it's a joke, but whatever. And yeah, I found a few interesting things. It's not my Godfather, but it is a Godfather. Yeah. Yeah. Julian says, agenda? No agenda? Yes. Yes, agenda. It is returned. It has returned. I don't even know. Like, I felt like I wasn't. It wasn't like I was not trying to do it. It's just like, I don't know. For some reason. Also, I think everything's a little bit louder now. I think for anyone at home, things are a bit louder now, crisper for you guys at home. I was. Let's just say. It's better now. It's better now. So let's see. Welcome, Trade to Living. Of course, it was good. Paul, what's up? Did you? Yes, this is a very official live stream now, everyone. Just want to let you know. So yeah, let's see. Thank you everyone who watched the video. I said that it was coming up, and I think it was a somewhat of a success in my mind. I didn't really, and that kind of goes into the Studio Complete thing we'll talk about later, so I'm not going to talk all about it. But yeah, I don't know why it's so like weird to just show myself working, but it's more like I don't like being a teacher, and I feel like if I do more stuff where I'm like talking about how I do it, it's like people are going to keep asking, and then it's going to be like I'm teaching them, and like I don't want to teach people. So I don't know. My Zen side is like just it's all in the journey. It's all in the journey. So I don't know. There's also people who enjoy teaching, like Jeremy does. Like Loopop is like the ultimate synth teacher, instructional guide or whatever, video instructional guide. So yeah, one more sponsored video on the channel from Lander, which you will endure in 2 weeks, and then during that process, because that video is basically done, during that timeline, I will be working on a new video, another project video, you know, like Great Synth Mysteries, right? I was researching last night at like 4 a.m. So yes, it is time to once again take up the mantle of trying to make videos like that are good instead of making videos that are like doable. Like I like a challenge. So challenge video on the way, probably like in 2 months or something. Who knows? I have no idea. Well, it's kind of cut off. Apologize. But Matt Z says, yeah, I think you should just do a whole series building crews like that, not exactly teaching. Yeah, you know, I could. It's just like, just for all, not transparency, but just so people understand, like, I shot that video once, and it took like 3 hours because like the way the audio was like going through was like really weird. So I was like trying to like do the audio out into the thing so I could also record my mic, but then make sure that it wasn't like doubled. And then I'm using like the antelope to like grab it. And then it's like there were so many things that I shot at once, and it was like horrible. The worst part was like editing down that much footage is just like so tedious. Like I'm not going to say I didn't like making the video. Interestingly enough, Antelope really, really liked the video. Like, because when people review their stuff, it's like, this was weird. They were like, no one ever reviews it playing music. I was like, it's an audio interface. So like the fact that when people like review audio interfaces They don't like make music on them sometimes. Like that was like weird. Like they just talk about the specs. I'm like, anyone can talk about the specs. So yeah, I need to make this second channel do more stuff because I don't know. It's probably boring at this point. There's only like this live stream on here. So Catherine says, I don't know why I keep saying that because like I could just click over here and it's better for everybody. I'll fix this next week. I just have to do the thing, but you guys can read for the most part. Loopop is great for manuals. Jeremy makes music I like to listen to, and the gear he uses enjoyable. Second priority to me. Yeah, I mean, I watch Loopop manuals. You know, obviously Jeremy. I actually think, you know, of people. I don't want to say of people because that's not what I'm trying to say, but I'll say like, of like people who make music and like are really good at making videos. I would say, you know, Andrew is like really good at that because like sometimes when he does a video, it's like crazy, like high end. Like, I mean, he shot a damn movie, right? Better than some movies I've seen, right? Imagine that. Like, that's insane. But I would say of like the humans, I think Jeremy makes like the best music that I like enjoy when he just makes a video, like his Google, that Google phone with the teenage engineering. I really liked like what he did. Like, yeah. I don't know why it's so strange. I was like, it's like, oh, I know that like he's a musician. I know that musicians are musicians, but just like sometimes there's different people who make music who are music YouTubers, and it's like it's different. So yes. Yes. What's up, Viral? What's going on? I feel like me and you, Viral, are in every damn chat together on Earth. We have very good taste in the chats we join in, since I saw you this morning at Teatro's stream. Right? That was this morning, right? I didn't take that much CBD just now. I could have. Yeah, and Loopop is like I you know, it's weird. I went to NAM, so it's kind of weird, okay? I went to NAM and like in other conversations, it was weird. In other conversations, it was like people didn't like what Loopop does, right? But then I sort of was like, you know, I use Loopop as my video manual, right? So like the fact that like no one does it as well as he does really should remove like not saying it should remove all subjectivity, but it's like he's almost providing a service that like a company doesn't do a good job of themselves. Like even for like the Polyend Play, there's no like video manual that Polyend made that is as good as Loopop's video about the Polyend Play. Like it's like they should like pay him like $5,000 to like do their manual video wise because they don't do a good job themselves. That's my personal opinion. Like, and I'm also thankful because like I don't want to do videos like that. And when you don't do videos like that, if there's no video like that, you're kind of like removing what people actually come for the most part to see. Like, I know that most people don't come to my videos to learn something, but if you're brand new, when you're searching on YouTube, you're searching for often how-tos. So like, sorry that my like vocal modular video isn't going to be good, but Loopop makes a vocal modular video that's like actually like a guide. And like, I'm thankful because him being that like kind of like teacher, you know, like book vibe makes it possible that my videos can kind of exist because he is doing the like, I don't want to call it like the, you know, it's not boring. It's the instructional part, right? it's like there is something that exists that is high quality that will tell you how to do something if you think my video made something interesting to you. I don't know. I don't fucking know what I'm saying. Cool Dog Left says, I would have thought Loop Hop is impossible to dislike. I mean, I think like when people don't like it, they don't like it for reasons that most people who aren't behind the scenes would know. So I would say that like, if you're a person who watches and you don't like it, it's probably because you like more personality-based content. Because I like Loop Hop's, even though I haven't met him in person, I like Loop Hop's increasing like quality level of like, I think that he has too many chapters now, and like it's too damn small to read on a small iPhone. Like the text is too small. But actual like he puts chapters in. He like he hits the stuff that you'd probably want to know about. Like, but if you don't like it, it's probably because you're you want personality channels. I think there's people who like personality channels and people who like how-to channels. And sometimes people need how-to channels, but people don't necessarily need entertainment channels like mine in a way. So it's like this universe, like where everyone, it's like the singularity, right? Without Loop Hop, it would all fall apart, you know? Without his like book ways, it would all fall apart. Dang, I need to send a text message real quick. I forgot. Give me a second. No. No, all right, I'll send it in a second. Okay, let's go. It's time. I forget about times now, but let's go around the web. It's time to go around the web, family. So, first on around the web, I really hope this shows up. Please, God. Okay, of course it doesn't. There we go. Around the web. Oh, God. So, first video up we have is from this random video that I found, and I thought it was interesting.
This is a jazz school no-no. I didn't go to jazz school, but I want Joe Dart to play a solo of continuous 16th notes for as long as you can. 1, 2, 3. Come on.
I don't know. Very fun. Very cool. Very fun to me.
I'm so fat. Brendan, you're not.
Wow, that was harsh. That was a harsh ad right there. Oh man. Loving the freshman jazz vibe is so honest and fun. Yeah, right? I like it. This is harsh ad. This is like the most wild, random ad that just happened. Let's see. Julian says, YouTube has gone overboard with the generic modeling. There's too much of the goofy reaction shot cover images and clickbait headlines. I mean, it's tough because it's like everyone knows the game. Like even me, like I sit around and I'm just like, I can almost like tell you what videos are going to come out before they come out when it comes to like the like certain niches where it's like you always got to have somebody like criticize it in a way that's like subjective criticism, which is fine, but like it's just like you can almost like set your clock by like fall time. Guess what videos are going to come out? Like top 5 cameras at this time, top 5 synthesizers at this time, like because you want the ad revenue, and that's what people are searching for, right? And it's like you can do it or you can like choose to not do it. And I don't think either way is actually bad or good, but you know, like right now is a big thing is like stock YouTube is like every video is like crash, like, or like stocks falling, like, you know, like, but it works, right? So it's like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Jacko ripoffs. Next video. I really like this. So I want everybody to pay attention right at the beginning because like that's really what's going to give you an idea of what this is. So it's the Pro 3 and this patch is like a generative ambient patch. So like this really changed my mind of like what I thought about the Pro 3 because I don't do stuff like this. So just like, let me see how loud this is real quick. Okay. So like, listen to this and then maybe like comment about how you feel about the Pro 3.
Hi. Despite the rumors that you may have heard...
Now, obviously, he's going to go into the entire patch making. You get more of it towards the end when he talks about it as well.
Ooh. Find all these sweet spots that are just evolving. The noise, but not the funk. Destination. Let's take envelope 1. Destination. Have that affect the noise. A little bit of noise. Just gradually coming and going.
R.I.P. Dave Smith.
Without the reverb. Still really good. It would sound great through any reverb, but this reverb is really spectacular.
Sounds great on its own, though. Very smooth. But yeah, just love this patch. What a great patch. Sorry, guys. So just a great patch. Matsy says, Pro 3, yes. Oh, wow. Church of Living. Now there's a keyboard NPC and Nora has no excuse to not get into it. I mean, now it's like I can't have it because like I have too many other keyboards too much. Just in that synthetic says funny faces and cartoon fonts with bright colors. And the end, I think we are all children, many of us, but still.
I can let that run literally all day and just sit here in front of it. But
we'll just go back and listen to it. This will be our background music. So, yeah.
All these sweet spots that are just evolving.
Church of Living says Pro 3 is another level brilliant synth, yeah. I mean, I just was so looking forward to something. It's hard to say because like Dave doesn't have like a wavetable synth in that way. like the Prophet X, but it's not the same. Yeah. Is it really one of the best Monto synths out there right now? Julian Burke. Top 5 synths without keys. You won't believe number 3.
Without the reverb.
Yeah, the Pro 3 is really great for
Sound great through any reverb. This reverb is really spectacular.
the form factor, the voice count, the wave table. I mean, rest in peace, Dave, man. Freaking sucks, man. Synthetic. Anything made by DSI Sequential starting from the Evolver series has potential for this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the Evolver. I mean, that Poly Evolver. It doesn't have the same feel, but the wavetable has a feel of the Poly Evolver. Very clangy. Yeah, Paul says this is completely new territory. I haven't heard someone do something like this with it, which is really cool. You know, like, I'm not a sound designer, but I've sat down sometimes, like at the Prophet 6, I sat down and I made like this crazy like water droplet patch. Like, it was so cool. And I just like, I remember thinking like how powerful these things, like the patch was like only useful on its own. Like, it would never be useful like within the context of a piece of music, but like, you know, that kind of a thing, that kind of generative. He talks about how he uses like sample and hold to make it like basically a generative patch that'll just run forever. Very cool, very great imagination and great tools, you know. He also like put that patch up so you can download it, which is really cool when you think about like, you know, it's not like a sample, it's like sound. It's going to be different for you, kind of, in a sense, you know. Viral said, do you even have an MPC? No. I think Av will have to hook me up with like the Akai person so I can have like an Akai that send me one and I can just try to mess with it or whatever. But like, I just feel like my brain is too slow. I have avoided many things in my life. Any NPCs have been fully avoided on purpose because like, it just like something about it like scares me. Like, it feels like it's before my time. Like, I was like a kid and like I wasn't like into that. Like, I was trying to use like Cubase. Like, that was where the beats were at, you know, like a software DAW. So like hardware full on like things like that are like really confusing to me. So I have like brain issues when it comes to things like that. Yeah. So right before, well, I'll read the rest, but right before we get into it, yeah. R.I.P. Dave Smith. Yeah. I know, Matty, just totally. I mean, not just that, but also this. I mean, Ricky lives here. We talked about that before. Basically, it was like going to be like this. We do a collab video, and Ricky's always told me, he's like, it's so sick that you like play like you're really good at playing keys, and he's like, I wish I had those skills. So I was like, oh, we could do this video when I was at his house. I was like, I'll play keys and you can sample it, right? And you could just keep on sampling it, right? Because he knows how to use MPC. And through me putting my samples in there, like, he gets like a bunch of key samples that I can play, and then he's showing me in turn like, oh, that's how you put the sample in, and that's like, this is how you could like chop it up and stuff. So like, it would be an amazing collab video because like it comes from like two people, and we're also really good friends like in real life. So like, you know, but you know, it's always time when it comes to, here's the thing. I feel like sometimes like people will be like, why don't the YouTubers like collab more? It's really just like you're so in your own like flow of things that like you're just like, I end up being like, dang, I'm just trying to make videos and like stay above ground, and like they're doing the same thing, and it's never like in this at the same time with you. Like it takes so much more effort, like just because of like stupid ass like stuff. Like it should be easy, like, oh, let's just go over, but then it's like this person's wanting to film this on this day and it's too hot and it's all this stuff. Everyone lives like 10 minutes away, like 20 minutes away from each other, like so many people, and just like never happens. Anyway, you know what it's time for? It's time for the Polyend. Let us go over to the other side and yeah, let's do it. Give me a second. Okay. Now, let me adjust myself here. Give me a second as I adjust this dang mic around here. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. So, the play. Let's... That's the intermission. So, we're back. Now, I have loaded up some stuff. Some stuff in here. We'll get to that. So, I just want to start again and basically like show it from the beginning. So I'm going to like turn it off just so you guys see like where I'm at with this whole thing. So boom, it's off. Boom. We're going to like start from scratch. So we're gonna make like a little like housey type beat or whatever. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. So boom, new thing. If I had a bunch of stuff input in here, say this is like an old, you know, it loads what you already had. So like if I go reset, it recalls my previous session, so it would be a bunch of stuff in here. But what we're going to do is start from scratch. So this is the menu thing. It's like one of the three things that doesn't have a thing on it. So this round thing, boom. We can make a new project by going File, New Project. Do you want to save current project? Hell no. Hell no. And we got a new project. Obviously, first thing I would do, I go, let's load a pack. So I click menu again, and I can do a bunch of stuff, but I'm going to go samples, and I'm going to load a sample pack. And I don't know what I want, but I'm going to, I could, Juke footwork pack. I don't even know what the hell that could be. Intellectual pack. Here we go, for the big brains like me, guys. And then you click, well, if you actually do it, go down, intellectual pack for me, because smart people, and then go load pack, and it will load the pack. So that's all I got to do. New project, boom, load pack, boom. It's loading a bunch of folders. I don't know what we're going to do here. Truth Living says, I love that you're into this groove box. I am. Like, it's weird because, like, I don't like it. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't like things like this, but for some reason it works. And also, let me be clear, I had to pay for this, okay? This was not like, it was given to me by Polyend, but I had to send them money, right? They gave it to me before I sent them the money. So know that, like, it's that good that I bought it. Like, I'm gonna go to the main thing. I bought it. It was that good. So I got my pack loaded. Let's go back. I don't want to do this too long here. So now I got all my samples in my sample, right? My hi-hats, I can scroll through them. While I know you can use these, I think that maybe it'll need to get like updated to have a bit better like hand touch thing. But see, we can just scroll through, right? I like that already. So we're going with, that's going to be our thing. Look at this. Right? You can also, of course, do the, I don't know. People like the shuffling and stuff. So I could shuffle it. Or, you know, the swing or whatever. So we're going to do that. That's going to be our little hi-hat. Might as well do all these because I'm going to do all these for me. Okay. Yeah, let's do that one. I'll do that. I don't know what I exactly want to do here. Tempo. 108. All right. So I'm going to get some other samples going here. Let's go with some kicks, obviously. Let's find our kicks. Wow. Well, this is obviously the kick because it's the most like normal kick of all kicks. That's what we're going to do. You can also, of course, switch the levels of anything just by the track volume. I think this is a little loud. You can, of course, change how you want the samples to be. So, like, I could change the, I don't know, I could change, like, the note of the samples. Let's say I want them to be one lower, so like C3. That's going to be our thing. And then let's go with another sample. I'm going to go with our, it's just fast to me. Slaps. Let's see about that. We're going to see what the slaps are in the slap. Dang. All right, those slaps are not slapping. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's try it. Let's try it. All right. So another thing I didn't show last time, which is cool, is, well, let's load up a different sample real quick. So we're gonna go with, what do we have here? Simps. let's go with our synth. Let's do that. I like that. But we're gonna go. Oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, that's kind of nice. Dominant chord. Ooh, major 7th chord. Minor 7th chord. Oof, oof, oof. So we're gonna go. So for this one, we're gonna do that one, C minor 7, and then for this one, we're gonna do F, which I could do in a different way, just so you know. If I really wanted to, I could do this over here. So this is keyboard mode. Obviously, why I like this. Octaves are here, up an octave. But I'm going to do like the bass with that. So obviously I have a C and I have a F over here, I believe. Right? Which is kind of sick. Also, you have filters for all these things, right? So say, let's get out of keyboard mode. I have my track, right? But I also have the resonance. Could also do high pass. We'll do that. Maybe turn the volume up a little bit. Cool, I like that. Is it easy to set velocities later, or does it record velocities from an external keyboard? You can do both. So now I'm gonna do something on my fifth track here, which is gonna be the basses. See about that. I'm going to turn the volume of that down. So you have your scale, major here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 would be an octave up if you really wanted to. But maybe we'll do this. No. Okay. It's minor, okay. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to like live record it now. So I'm going to use this to live record it. Well, I would have. Give me a second. There we go. That's track. Of course, if I don't like that, I could undo it. also cool. You can mute, solo things. So all your stuff over here is controllable, super easy. So say I wanted to cut out the snare, mute it on this panel. Cut out the bass. We can make another track of kind of the same thing. You could also step mode it in if you wanted to. I'm gonna go with like just a higher octave of the same thing on this track. So track 6, picking my sample. Yeah, we're gonna go with that, but we're gonna go octave higher. Something, I'm looking at it from the side, but I'll try to like do this like how I would. All right, we'll do something like that. So I'm gonna go back to my regular view. Track 6, live record, keyboard mode. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, well, we're gonna undo that. Just wanted to make it easier so I could get it right. There we go. Out of live record mode, out of keyboard mode. Obviously, I can switch to samples if I wanted. You can do lots of cool stuff. So obviously the variation is like the main thing here. So boom, kick, hi-hat, snare. I can change these to different fills. So I'm gonna press the fill button. You can pick random. I'm gonna go with a beat, right? And I'm gonna choose drum and bass 8, right? So I press fill, press film again. It's gonna load in a different thing, right? It could be drum bass 9, it could be electro 3, right? Fill again. Obviously, I would say that, so you can also change the samples multiple times. Obviously, you can add stuff too, if you want. I'm obviously still in the mode for the keyboard, so I could add more stuff even in. if I wanted to. Whatever. Also, of course, you can do all the tracks. So filter and resonance and stuff, I can do to all of them, as you guys know. So go the other way. All that stuff's in there. You can also do it to certain tracks. So like say I wanted no filter, watch. So boom, everything's filter. I can just say I want to filter out, let's say I want to just filter out these ones, not the bass. Good to go lower. Later, Matzy. So yeah, see you next week. That's obviously the hallmark feature, is the fill. Obviously switch the beat up. Exotic 3. Different sounds. Different sounds. Obviously do a bunch of stuff, overdrives. Sorry, forgot to say. Okay, so track length is weird right now because I messed up, but look, so it's 16 right now. You can also change the track length like super easy. So say I like this, but I just wanted to have like, say, half the sequence, right? I could do that a lot of different ways, but I'll just do it this way. To switch all these. super overdrive, by the way. Also, you can do like cool things like I think I showed like you can copy things if you want, like this. You can copy things like this. Easy, right? What's up, bro? Last fill. Let's go with house. Oh, we're going to IDM, intelligent. New samples, new samples, new samples, new samples. Only thing I don't like is this, so I'm going to take that out. Too loud, I'm turning this down. House. Anyways. Change this filter cutoff for this one track. Because that's going to be our music for the rest of the show. All right, talk about some topics. Show. Return. All right, not muted. Yeah, I actually think this channel, so be prepared, unsubscribe if necessary. I'm thinking I'll start posting like one video a week with the play. I think I want it to become something I'm very, very, very familiar with. I don't get this. It's not, I might enjoy it more than the tracker, because of just how I use it. But yeah. So as the what do you call it? As the title of the agenda, which was over there, suggests, I feel like, you know, you guys have probably seen over the last like couple years, like I've gone through a few different interfaces, and you know, it's primarily been to, I don't want to say like make things like higher quality. That's not necessarily what the goal was just like I needed something that like worked all the time, and like I just felt like I was having such issues, and like, you know, obviously I don't have to say any positive things about the, you know, the Antelope Discrete 8 or whatever, you know, but like, God, the thing just like works. Like, I have no weird audio shit issues. Like my Audient, it was sometimes like touch and go. My PreSonus Studio 192, I didn't like it because it didn't have loop back. Like, there was always these things that like everything was like lacking, and finally the heavens opened, and you know, the Discrete 8 Pro was apparently made just for me. Also, damn, like, I know that it's hard to like express like over without hearing something, how something can increase like the things that you're hearing, but like, so if you know the intro song, right? The intro song of the live stream where we made it during like a Twitch stream after hours, I didn't realize how like the stereo image of that is like so like wide, and the balance, and like you can hear how like right heavy certain parts are of that, whereas like with my older Audient and with my older PreSonus, especially that PreSonus, I couldn't hear those types of things at all. And like, aside from that, just like, it just works. Like, I had to buy extra stuff for that thing. Like, I had to buy a Thunderbolt interface for my PC. So it's funny because it cost me money to like get it going and make the video, but hey, yeah. So I think everything's finally locked in. That centerpiece was like really having an issue. So, Most Def remixes, yes. Finally. Trade to Living says, Trade to Living says, why don't I just do this? Yeah, I one of those people who feels like I would never have purchased an interface at that price until I got the interface of that price, and it was like, damn, like looking around, we talked about it last week, like all of these other interfaces cost like so much more, and like I hate those companies. Like, I better not say that, but oh well, I said it already, so hopefully I'll remove this live stream. But I don't like Universal Audio, like, especially once they release like the Spark. Like, it just like every time a company does like a subscription model, it just puts a bad taste in my mouth, right? So like, you know, this whole Antelope thing, like there's no subscriptions. You can't even, there literally isn't a subscription available. The people who work there are super cool and like, yeah. So I guess the search is over, you know, and it came in a weird way. So yeah. I watched his workflow video this week with this guy who really likes his antelope. Yeah. So anyways, last two topics, because I'm not going to talk about my dang interface. Nobody wants to hear about a freaking interface.
Watch all that, so let's see.
We are going to talk about something I saw that I didn't really know about, so maybe you guys can tell me. So this thing here, the Godfather, it looks pretty sick. It has a video with it, so we will listen to it, and yeah, so let's do that. I'm gonna listen to it real quick. Do you want to read about it first? Should we read about it? Let's read about it first. Okay. So The Godfather is a prototype from Superbooth. And I didn't know anything about this, but I think that, what do they say? A picture's worth 1,000 words. So a video's worth a bajillion words. I love The Godfather, the movie. Whoever shot this at 60 frames a second should be like, I don't know, make me very upset shooting this at that frame rate. Pretty fun, right? I think it was pretty fun. So they obviously have some. Oh wait, they gave him a private link. How crazy! This is actually a private link. So you can't actually access it that way. So, Godfather looks to be a, let's go to the Indiegogo page. Wow, good job. Interesting. Looks cool. I mean, definitely looks way cooler than like a Mother 32. Make me an offer I can't refuse. Always take a dolly. Oh yeah, Catherine says this was the thing that made me want a DFAM. I mean, this look, they did a really cool job of all the like work, like It's not cheap. Let's see if this. All right, cool. It's gonna give us some. All right, well, we're gonna skip this ad in 5 seconds.
For businesses like yours to advertise.
So this looks pretty good. Looks like they've changed a few things in the design since then. Look at that. That's pretty sick. All this. See, that's pretty sick. Very cool, very cool. All like weird like links that are like via a playlist. It's like not. Anyways, cool though. Like I like it. It's a effects unit for the DFAM subharmonicon. So this and the Mavis, and all you need is a 5-tier tower bracket. Let's see. Last thing was obviously the MPC it's keyboard. Like it's a MPC Akai keyboard. I feel like I was hearing about this and then now it's here. I think like somebody revealed like I think maybe Tom at Synth Anatomy had like a leak or something on this. But it looks cool. This is the big news of the day for sure. The week at least. It looks smaller than I thought. Still big, 61 keys. Is it, so it's not hammer action. It must be synth action. It's not cheap. 2,000. Okay, yeah, Viral says leak like crazy. Okay, cool. Because like I was like sitting here being like, did I hear this? Like, it almost feels like it's out a year after I already heard about it. I don't know what to think about it. Like, because I'm not an NPC person. I am a keyboard person, but also like not like I haven't owned a workstation since my Phantom X6. So, like, and I'm not like a beat maker in that way. I don't know. I think the one for me from Akai is the Force. I think that would be the one for me if I was gonna get something. But it comes with like, looks like it comes with a bunch of stuff. Sound mode has like 25 instruments installed. I'm looking at this picture. Looks like it's got some like FM synths, a string studio, pianos, of course, electric pianos, which is sick. About Mellotron, don't need that. Some synth and stuff like. I'm just stuck in my ways. I admit it. I'm just stuck in my ways. Varbeat says you should get it just as a social experiment. Av's gonna have to be the one, cause like I'm trying to think of what's the most expensive thing I've bought for a video on this channel. I limited now the 1 minute synth reviews for, you know, the once a year that I do it to like $500. Everything else I'd be like borrowing, right? Because like I honestly I'm at the point where there's no more keyboards. It just cannot be any more keyboards. My life is being ruined by the keyboards. So I'm just gonna say Av's gonna have to figure out a way. Whoa, what? Creative Living says, well, let's go back to the main cam so I can actually do this. So I don't have to be a stupid. What is this about? Firmware update today. Bummed. They want $500. Let's get our beat going here. Let's get our beat back. There we go. They want $500 for VSTs. Huh. I don't know what that... He has one, but it's in Atlanta. I know. That's why he's going to have to get me the Akai International people. Send me the MPC Keys 61 FedEx. I'd send it back. Like, I really don't want any more keyboards. It's just no more room. I had to buy this dang stand. This actually looks kind of sick. Like going back behind me, huh? It looks kind of sick. Just looking at it. It's so effing aesthetic. So aesthetic. Damn. I thought it was neat. Okay. Why am I reading these? I like forget that like I spent all that time trying to like do this so I could actually do this. We're gonna fix this. So the Godfather is in the exact form factor to match. I love the symmetry. So aesthetic. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, I get that the companies have to make money. Like, that's my thing. But I like value stuff that, like, keeps on giving, you know? Like, I almost feel like a company should, like, over-deliver and under-promise, right? Like the company creates something and then they have like 3 things after that they already create up front, right? So they'll have like a new sample pack or something, then they'll have like new feature set, and then they'll have like, and then like make it like double something, right? Like go from this to this, but don't do stupid things, like add real things. Do it all up front, right? Then just slowly trickle them out over the lifetime of a product, right? It keeps people just like wanting to like buy you and like your stuff, you know? Like even Prophet 6 having like MPE support like way after, like that's sick. Obviously the Quantum here, which is due for that 3.0 update, which is coming eventually. There was an update in March or something. It's getting the 16 voices at some point, but it's still in beta, public beta. But you know, that kind of stuff's sick. Like, I don't think anybody thought that when they bought the Quantum originally that they were going to get the 16 voices, you know, because Iridium didn't exist. So it's going to have the 16 voices digital filters eventually. I like that. Oh, wow. I set up a new Z stand for my grandmother today and literally tripped over it. Well, You know, it's interesting, Synthetic, that you say that. I'm not a hater of teenage engineering. I know it exists. I know people don't like them. But they have a market now. I don't think they had a market before. Now they know where their market is, and now they're like very much like going for that. But I do, you know what? That phone app, really cool. Like, I hope you guys have seen that video Jeremy did for the phone app for the teenage engineering thing. Like, that's a cool app. Like, I saw literally like, I just saw like TikToks for years like happening, like, right? Like, I thought to myself, hopefully this can capture an audience that like doesn't use like, you know, loop making software on their phone. Maybe this can capture like a whole new generation of musicians who work with like short form videos and stuff, funny short form things. Like, that's what I felt like the OP1 did originally. It captured the like minds of people who weren't musicians, because all those people like poo-pooed it and said like it's a toy. But isn't it supposed to be like everyone's supposed to have like fun? So like, I think that they're doing cool things. I don't think I'm going to buy the cool things they're doing, but like, that's because they release it on Android phones and the field costs $2,000. I'm just not going to do that. But if I had $2,000, I would probably, I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, it's just probably up my alley. Same with you, Catherine. That's just up my alley. And yeah, like you said, Paul, 16 Voices is in the 3.0 public beta, but I am not going to put a beta firmware onto my $3,000, $4,000, whatever Quantum. I will wait patiently until it is publicly released and all the bugs are worked out, because like, I have significant fear every time that I do a firmware update of breaking something. So I will wait patiently for my 16 Voices all digital filter Quantum. And it's like, I don't even need 16 Voices, but like, I really just want to hear what it's like, no analog filters, because I feel like I lean on the analog filters constantly, and I just want to kind of just forego that like stupid mindset that I have about those things, about like, oh, if I use it, it's better, like whatever. Yeah, and I think OPZ is sick. Like, I've seen, obviously Jeremy's probably the king of OPZ and OP1. It didn't capture him clearly the same way, or he was done. As we all know, he doesn't make OP1 videos anymore, but yet he's the most famous OP1 user, top down like user ever. Like, he made it very popular via like videos, very cool videos, and the OPZ is very cheap but is very functional. So I always wonder like, what's the, like, they do have a lower end model if you count like that, like it exists. So like, it's not all with a field. It's like not the field or nothing. Anyways, I think we're done. I need to watch Obi-Wan and The Boys tonight, so I need to get the heck away. I gotta get off of here. I can't be talking to you guys. I need to watch Obi-Wan. I don't know if it's a season finale. No, it can't be. Hasn't been that many episodes. Maybe I missed a week. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out again. You know, if you want to do me a favor, I mean, you don't have to. Check out the video of the antelope if you want. There's a link in the description. I think it just goes to, well, I know it just goes to count how many people were interested in it. If you feel like it, if you think it's something. Damn, it's the finale. Dang, it was like 6 episodes. All right, I'm watch that first, then I'll watch The Boys. Yeah. Thanks again. I haven't released videos back to back literally in years, like videos a week apart. Haven't done that in like years, so it's kind of weird to release videos like 2 weeks apart. Like haven't done that so long, so there won't be a video for like 2 more weeks. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, peace out, everybody. Peace out.